Face tomorrow, right? If you think your life is hard, part 2. You know what it's like being married to an Afro-Caribbean woman?
And then we have
You're going to have to plan a budget, a big budget, just for hair. All kinds of hair. At least $250,000 would do you for the year. And there's bottles everywhere. Leave-in conditioner, setting lotion. I didn't know there was that much stuff. For hair. I do hair. Shampoo. You're going to have to get a lot of stuff. $250,000. That might not even be enough. Plan to get a side hustle too, just dedicated to hair. And then if you have hair day, you're going to a beauty salon. That's all day. You might as well just count her out. She's done for the day. Nothing's going to be happening. I mean, nothing. You might have to even call off work if you need to get other things done. Kids go hungry. Your pets aren't fed. Nothing's happening. If you're married to an Afro-Caribbean woman, you better get used to spice. I mean, spice in everything. I mean, Scotch bonnet and soup. I didn't know chicken soup was supposed to be hot. The other day, I looked down and I saw 2 red peppers floating in the soup. So you're just going to have to get used to being a little uncomfortable when you have to go. Fire below. You know, even when I try to cook something just simple, every time I turn my back, I turn around and it's like a pepper leprechaun pops up. I see 2 or 3 Scotch bonnets floating. Scotch bonnet and everything. Tried to bake a cake the other day. I told the kids, hey, there's this chocolate cake with cherries. My oldest son, he almost cried. Why? Because there was Scotch bonnet in it. Pepper soup. But you know what that tastes like? It should be soup and pepper. So I can't walk away when I cook. She puts pepper in everything. You ever heard of pepper in oatmeal? And another thing, when you're married to an Afro-Caribbean woman, don't argue. It's a waste of time. Don't mean argue. Just nod, smile. Yes, I hear you. Yes. And then walk away. So that way she doesn't add extra pepper in your soup. She has me eating a goosey, fufu with my hands, my right hand. Even though I'm left-handed, I was dropping food everywhere. One time I went out to lunch with my friends. We were sitting around, started eating, using my hands. It was breakfast, scrambled eggs, and ketchup. Of course, everyone knew what I had for breakfast that day. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to eat a salad. But guess what? Now that the stomach bug's going around, I can't even have a salad. So what am I going to eat instead? Oh, good. It's tasty. Very good. It's nice and rich, hearty.
It's hearty. Is it too spicy? Is it too?
No, I don't. Really spicy.
Is it spicy? No, I'm hoping it's not too spicy, not too salty.
Oh, it tastes spicy. No, it's fine.
Good.
It's good. You know, my dear father-in-law, in Nigeria said to me, "Come on, Kenton. Count yourself extremely lucky that I'm not being fed Tawan Shinkara. Tawan Shinkafa." And to my dear father-in-law in Nigeria, who said I should be happy that I'm not eating Tawa Shinkafa. Well, first I have to say, I'm happy that I didn't contract Tawa Shinkafa. Because that doesn't sound like something you eat anyways. So I am very happy that I don't eat every day Tawa Shinkafa. But do I look like someone that doesn't eat? I would eat anything.
It's tuwon shinkafa.
Tuwon Shinkafa.
Tuwon shinkafa.
Tuo.
Yeah.
Tuo Shinkafa.
Yeah, shinkafa is rice.
Yes.
And miyan kuka.
Man, I'm not saying that Mia Kufa. Kuka.
Miyan kuka means
Mia
the
kuka.
stew. It's a stew of kuka.
Kuka,
Yeah.
which is the baobab leaves.
Yeah, I believe so. See, you learned something. The boba leaves.
I'm eating leaves.
No, you're lucky that you're not eating that, is what he was saying. You're complaining about getting all that Nigerian food,
Yeah.
Caribbean food.
Yeah, not Caribbean, more Nigerian, goosey. You don't eat Caribbean with your hands.
No.
All right.
But when was the last time you ate with your hands?
That's the whole point. This is an illusion.
Y'all hear that, right? Anyway, y'all, what do you think about the outfit? The outfit is outfitting, isn't it?
Held for ransom. Buckle
Outfit
5.
is outfitting. I'm surprised it still fits. But Dad brought that to you, I guess, 5-6 years ago now. Looks good, right? You feel good?
Thank you so much for watching and listening to Kenton Makeup Stories. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and we look forward to seeing you soon.